अमरीकी सदर डोनाल्ड ट्रंप तैयारे में मीडिया से गुफ्तगू कर रहे थे। उन्होंने कहा कल हमारी तरफ से सरप्राइज आएगा, मुस्बत चीज़ें होने वाली हैं। कोई ज़हीन शख्स व्हाइट हाउस आ रहा है। हफ्ते की सुबह व्हाइट हाउस में प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस करेंगे। हम ईरान से न्यूक्लियर डस्ट हासिल करेंगे। मुआहदे के बाद चीज़ें वाज़े हो जाएंगी। लबनान दोबारा एक मुल्क बनेगा और हम मदद करेंगे। ईरान से हमारा तनाज़ा 47 साल पुराना है। कल हमारी तरफ से एक सरप्राइज़ आने वाला है और मुस्बत चीज़ें होने वाली हैं। अमरीकी सदर डोनाल्ड ट्रंप ने तैयारे में मीडिया से गुफ्तगू करते हुए मज़ीद कहा कि मुस्बत चीज़ें होने वाली हैं और कोई ज़हीन शख्स व्हाइट हाउस आ रहा है। हफ्ते की सुबह व्हाइट हाउस में वो प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस करेंगे और हम ईरान से न्यूक्लियर डस्ट हासिल करेंगे। मुआहदे के बाद चीज़ें मज़ीद वाज़े हो जाएंगी, लेकिन और लबनान दोबारा एक मुल्क बनेगा और हम इसमें उनकी मदद करेंगे।
I guess, yeah. I mean, I have people representing me, but I'm the one that makes the decision.
Sir, in the Strait,
there have been reports that the Pentagon's preparing for military action in Cuba. Are those reports true? Is Cuba next?
Well, it depends on what your definition of military action is.
Would it look like Venezuela or Iran?
No, it does. It depends on what your definition of military action is, as Bill Clinton would say. You understand that? No, a lot of people don't understand that.
Sir, on the Strait, what are your 9 a.m. event tomorrow? What are you planning to announce?
Well, we have something tomorrow, and it's a little bit of a surprise. I think it's a very positive thing, something I feel strongly about. Somebody's coming to the White House who's very good, very smart, very caring, a person that cares a lot about the country and beyond. And so we're going to have a news conference tomorrow, a little unusual. Saturday morning.
Is it about Iran?
Yeah.
No. Well, it will be. Ultimately, everything's about Iran, I guess. It all morphs into Iran. You're going to be asking questions. But the Iran thing is just going well. Tomorrow is unrelated, but you'll be probably, it'll be a form of a news conference. And I think it's going to be something very good for our country.
Do you hope there's something at the White House when this all does end?
Yeah, sure. I mean, we'll have a party. It would be great. Hey, we've been pushed around by Iran for 47 years, but not anymore.
When you say that Iran has agreed to turn over their nuclear dust,
Yeah.
what does that mean? Are they destroying their nuclear material?
No.
They're turning it over. Can you walk us through what that process
We're taking it.
looks like, sir?
We're taking it. Very simple. We're taking it. Yeah. With Iran. We're going in with Iran.
Does that mean U.S.
We're
boots on the
taking it.
ground?
We will have it. I don't call it boots on the ground. We'll take it after the agreement is signed. There's a big difference. Before and after. BC. It's before and after.
Sir, in the Strait, are there going to be
And
restrictions?
after the agreement is signed, it's a lot different than before. We would have taken it. If we didn't have an agreement, we would take it. But I don't think we'll have to.
Sir, in the Strait, are there going to be restrictions and tolls managed by Iran for ships and vessels
Nope.
passing through?
No way. No
None
way.
at all?
Nope.
No restrictions?
Mr. President,
Talk to FISA, Mr. President.
When I say no restrictions, yeah, the restrictions, you can't do the tolls. No, they're not going to be tolls.
On FISA, Mr. President, Electoral is pushing to have the Save America Act linked to FISA and the FISA renewal.
Well, I think she's great, and I'd love to see that. The Save America Act is so important. It's so good. It's voter ID. It's, basic. It's your basics about a democracy. Voter ID, birthplace. You have to be born in the United States to vote. We have no transgender. We added no transgender mutilization of our children. Very important. No men in women's sports. Now, we added that. Also, we talk about the top three, and we put as the three having to do with the vote. We also have no mail-in ballots other than for the military, etc. If you're sick, the military. If you're away, if you're disabled, any of those things. It's pretty generous, actually, but mail-in ballot, the tremendous cheating that goes on with mail-in ballots. So we would have no mail-in ballots except for those various exceptions.
Mr. President, does the ceasefire in Lebanon need to happen for you to get to a deal?
No,
with Iran?
it's not really tied, but you could say maybe psychologically tied, but we're going to help Lebanon become a country again. It's been a long time for them. They've gone through a lot, and we're going to help them be a country again.
And were you frustrated with Netanyahu while you were negotiating the ceasefire in the last round? Was his action bombing Lebanon?
No, look, he's been a very good partner. No, we disagree on some things, but he's been a very good partner. We did a good job. There's probably never been anything like it. He says we were the senior, and we are the senior. We're the senior to everybody. We have the greatest military in the world. I built it in the first term. Didn't think I'd be using it this much, but we have the greatest military in the world, greatest equipment, greatest. When you look at it, we had 101 to 111, depending on your definition, because some were two. They came out in twos. Missiles shot at a certain very valuable asset of ours that happened to be sitting on the water. Every single one of those missiles was shot down. Think of it, 111 missiles. Every single one of them was shot down. Never even got close. Nobody has a military like this. Nobody has equipment like this. Nobody has the power that we have.
So you said that the U.S. was going to take the nuclear dust from Iran.
Yeah, if we didn't make a deal.
What's the timeline on
Well,
that?
I'm not going to give you that. Do you want me to give you the time and date and everything else?
Is it like you could negotiate
If we
how long
obviously,
that
I'm not
process
going to
will
give you
go
the
on?
time other than if we sign the agreement, then I can give you a time somewhere after the signing of the agreement.
And
We'll
will
go
it
in
involve
with
US
Iran.
military?
We'll go in with Iran, and we will take it together, and we will bring it back, 100% of it, back to the United States. If we don't do that, we will get it in a different form, in a much more unfriendly form.
And if that doesn't happen,
But in any event, we'll get it. But in any event, excuse me. But in any event, we'll get it. Go ahead.
If you don't have a deal by Wednesday when the ceasefire ends, will you extend the ceasefire or will
I
you
don't
start
know. Maybe not.
attacks again?
Maybe I won't extend it.
Okay.
But the blockade is going to remain. But maybe I won't extend
Would you begin
it. So you have a
again?
blockade, and unfortunately, we'll have to start dropping bombs again. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. I think it's going to happen.
What about the UFOs, Mr. President?